So the intro for On My Mind then, it's quite a funky little riff that we can really get his fingers working on. So I'll sound something like this then. Okay, something like that then. And to start off with then, what we're going to do is put our index finger onto fret number 9, so we're covering strings 2 and 3. We're going to play that downwards 3 times. Okay, then fingers off. What we're going to do now then is play strings 1 and 2 open, then put your middle finger onto fret number 12 string 1, play strings 1 and 2, and then take that off, put your index finger onto fret number 11 string 1, and then play strings 1 and 2 again. So okay, do do do. So both those parts together. Okay, so that's the first part there then. So at the moment we're in a shape like this. What we're going to do now then is take your middle finger, we're going to put that onto fret number 12, and we're going to pick fret number 12 on string number 2 and immediately slide up to fret number 14. Okay, so I think if you look at the tab, it just says 14 with like a little slash, which means slide. It doesn't actually tell you where to slide from, but like I said, if you put your middle finger on fret number 12, pick that, slide up to fret number 14, and then we're going to pick strings 2 and also string number 1 open, and then we're going to pick string number 2 again at fret 14. So okay, so something like that. As a finish off, all we're going to do with your middle finger pressed down, we're going to take that all the way down to fret number 7. We're going to pick that once, slide up to fret 12, and then without picking, slide back down to number 9. So okay, and what I tend to do is, so like I said, slide with your middle finger, but I'm going to rest my index finger down on the strings, not pressing down, but just resting it, so that when I slide, that sort of prevents like any unwanted noise. So okay, so that's the 2 sections there then for the intro. Play it all through then, and you'll have something that sounds like this. Okay, something like that then. Right, so the verse then to start off with, I've just split up into 2 different parts. So we've got verse A and verse B. Verse A will sound like this. Okay, so quite slow, quite simple, all downstrokes. Going to start off with your index finger, fret number 2, so that you're covering strings 5 and 4. Make sure that you're not covering string 6, because we're going to play that open. And what we're going to do is go downwards 6 times, but the way we're going to do it is kind of like once, then once more, and then 4 times a little bit quicker. So okay, and then from there then it's index finger, fret 4, string number 5, ring finger, fret 6, string number 4, little finger, fret 6, string number 3. It's going to be that exact same shape, down, down, and then down 4 more times. From there, slide it down 2 frets to frets 2 and frets 4. Do the exact same shape again. Then to finish off then, take your 2 fingers off, leaving just your index finger. Going to slide that down a string. So now your index finger is covering fret number 2, and it's covering strings 3 and 4. Make sure you're not touching string 5 though, because we're going to play the open, and it's going to be that same shape. So I'll just play it all through, then dead slow, and you should have something like this. Okay, so that's verse A then. If you have a look at verse B then, you'll notice it's almost identical. The only difference is right at the end, all we're going to do is drop off the very last note. So if you go right to the end of the tab, if you have a look, when we're in this shape at fret number 2, instead of all we're going to do is play it 3 times at the end instead of 4 times. So obviously I'm not just going to talk through telling you where to put your fingers again, because you know, I've just learnt that. So follow it through on the tab then, and you know, verse B will just sound like this. Okay, and that cuts off the end of the verse there then. So that's verse A and B, and what we're going to have a look at now is how to play the bridge. Right, so the first part of the bridge will sound like this. Okay, so to start off with then, it's your index finger, fret number 2, string number 6, ring finger, fret 4, string 5, little finger, fret 4, string number 4. We're going to go downwards twice, and then what we're going to do is leave your fingers in that position, but instead of pressing down really hard, sort of loosen your grip so it's kind of just resting on the strings, and then that's going to give you, you know, those kind of sounds. And if you look at the tab, that's what the X's mean, like a muted sound. So remember, in that position, downwards twice, then rest your hands just lightly on the strings and downwards again. Okay, so you hear the do, that. Yep. So you know, that's the first part. Slide it up 2 frets. Same pattern then, so downwards twice, then this kind of muted sound. Okay, then from there then, index finger down to fret 2, so you're covering strings 4 and 5, so you're covering strings 3 and 4. Make sure you're not covering string 5, because again, we're just going to do that open, and again this time what we're going to do is go downwards twice, and then play it 4 times this time, and then we're going to do that muted to finish off. So okay, so all together. Okay, and then that's the first part of the bridge. Look at the tab now, it's ever so slightly different. The first part's going to be the same, so frets 2 and 4. Okay, slide it up, and then down to that shape on the second fret. And all we're going to do this time is just play it 4 times, going downwards. Okay, and that's it. So the last part of the bridge again is like this. Okay, and then you know, if you know the song, that's when it's going to go into the chorus then. Right, so with the chorus then, I've just split that up into 2 parts again. So we've got chorus A, chorus B. It's just going to sound like this then. Okay, so to start off with, back to that shape on fret number 2 with your index finger, so covering strings 4 and 5, don't cover string 6, all downstrokes again, downwards twice, then downwards 3 more times, so okay, from there then, index finger to fret 4, string number 5, ring finger, fret 6, string number 4, little finger, fret 6, string number 3. This time we're going to play it 6 times in total, and it's going to sound like this. Okay, so it's kind of like once, then twice, then 3 times. Alright, then from there then, back to that shape on number 2. It's going to be that same shape, so 6 times. Okay, then back to 6 and 4. And then all we do from there, go back down to fret number 2 and just play that once, because you know, if you sort of play the chorus, it'll just kind of keep looping. So to end it, okay, and what I'll do, I'll just play chorus A then. You know, the part I've just sort of covered a couple of times for you. So follow it through on the tab, and it should sound like this. Okay, something like that then, alright? So if you look at the tab now then, we're on to chorus B. You'll notice it's almost identical. If you look right at the end of the tab though, the only difference is we're going to do that shape on the 4th and the 6th frets. We're going to play it once, then twice more. Then all we're going to do take your fingers off, rest them lightly over the strings like that. So you're not pressing down, just resting them lightly. So you get that kind of sound, and just go downwards 4 times. Okay, so you know, obviously I'm not going to talk through it again and tell you where to play everything because we've just learnt that. But obviously all you need to do now is change that very last part so it sounds like this. Okay, so something like that then, alright? Next up is the interlude then. It's probably the easiest part of the song. Just going to sound like this. Okay, so basically that's all it is. All we're going to be doing, take your index finger, fret number 2, so you're covering strings 4 and 5, don't cover string 6 though, downwards once. Yeah, we're going to let that ring out, and then while it's sort of ringing out, all you're going to do, take your middle finger, put that on fret number 7, pick it on string number 2, pick it once, slide all the way up to fret number 12, and then slide back down to fret number 9, so. Okay, as simple as that then. And then the last part I've got to cover then, it's just something called chorus C, because when it gets near like the end of the song, I think what it does, it plays chorus A a couple of times, but then it ends with this thing instead then. Okay, so basically the only difference is there, right at the end, we're just going to play it twice, and then hands in that position and just down once. So like I said, index finger then, fret 2 again, so you're not covering string 6, that same shape, down, 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 down. Okay, then index finger to fret 4, string number 5, ring finger, fret 6, string 4, little finger, fret 6, string number 3. Again then, down, and then it's down twice, fingers like that and down, so. Okay, so in total. Okay, so that's chorus C, which actually brings us to the end of this lesson then, because after that there's not really anything new. All you've got to do is have a look at the main tab, like the full tab beneath the video. You'll see that after this section it plays the bridge again, and then after the bridge all it does is just play chorus A, which obviously we've learnt already. It's just going to keep playing chorus A over and over and over, and then it just starts to fade out, and then eventually obviously it's the end of the song then. So that covers the song On My Mind then by New Found Glory. Like I said, just check out the full tab and follow along now you've learnt all the parts, and you shouldn't have any problems with it.